That's some furious typing.
Sounds like normal typing to me.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're back up again. Hi guys. I don't know what the hell happened. This has never happened to me live on stream before, not even when I was doing regular streams for the Differently Wired podcast. It just committed Sudoku.
Sudoku.
I know. Here, I'm just gonna give this out to people on Twitter and on Discord. Let them know that we're still live. My Wi-Fi just cut out. So, guys, can you just vamp for like 30 seconds, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Oh, jeez. So, as we just left off on the cutscene that we did not get to watch, I was just explaining to Paul over here. We had probably one of the single most important codec calls in the game in relation to Raiden's character arc, which I touch on, of course, in my full analysis of the game. It's a shame we missed that.
Yeah, I'll check it out afterwards. Just let me know which one it is, and I'll go check it up after this.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem.
Actually, while we're waiting at him, I might be able to just do it right now.
Yeah, you might. I recommend it. It's a great choice.
Do you know which one it is?
I'll find it real quick then. Hold on. Let me go to the...
Well, actually, no, guys. I'll just explain it very quickly. There's not much to know. It's just, let me see if I can explain this very quickly. Right when Raiden and Pliskin were talking, Pliskin's like, "Hi, I want to introduce you to my partner, Otacon." And then Raiden's like, "Otacon?" As if he recognizes the name Otacon.
Okay.
And then Pliskin gets fired on by Terrace, and he's like, "Raiden, I'll talk to you later." And then, as you can see on screen right now, Raiden is talking to the Colonel, and he's like, Yo, Colonel, I have some questions about Pliskin and his partner named Otacon." And then he's like, "So, this makes no sense. How can Pliskin have a partner named Otacon, who is the same name as the guy from Shadow Moses, and also, have Solid Snake here, who's supposedly the leader of the terrorists?" And ultimately, he's just like, "What the fuck is going on?" So that's basically all you need to know. And we're about to essentially address that what the fuck as soon as I press the A button twice. Or not twice. 3, 4, or 5 times. Okay, here we go. That's all you really needed to know. I got you. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Get your butts back in here. We're still alive. Hi, Jenny.
Do you have a link, dude? I don't know where the stream is. Oh, Twitter.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh, there we go.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
Nice.
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
I always associate that song now with that video about what
Fallout 76.
Yeah, thanks to that one YouTube video.
God bless Kroby Cat.
Yeah. He's amazing. I love this shit.
Take cover.
He posts so seldom, but when he does, it's...
Oh yeah,
Stop impersonating Emma.
Alright, we got the beats going.
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
whole different game from Liquid.
This is the good shit. just got buff on us. I wish I had a suit that let me get buff.
Solidus.
Saigon. Press F. for
Rest in
X,
peace.
yeah.
By the way, do you recognize the name Solidus from anywhere, Patrick?
I'm trying to think.
Let me know if you want me to tell you. Jackass is like, it makes his pee-pee small, though. That's what happens when you take steroids.
Honestly, the only thing I'm finding off the top of my head is an old coin from the Roman Empire.
Okay, so at the very end of Metal Gear Solid 1 in the post-credits scene, Ocelot actually mentions that he's talking to the third one, Solidus.
Solidus, weren't they talking about the president?
Yes.
Yes.
So are we saying this is the guy running the country? Or is am I missing something somewhere?
Okay, I mean, like, we know this takes place several years after Metal Gear Solid 1, so it's not, like, technically a spoiler for me to say this. He was the president at the time of Metal Gear Solid 1.
So this is a... okay.
He is not the current president, which we have seen already in this game, which is a different character.
Gotcha. Okay.
You think that's weird?
I didn't even...
I'll just quote the dude from Scary Movie. But wait! There's more!
Rush. This is the stinger missing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I wasn't,
much more.
Like, I wasn't even... Honestly, wasn't even thinking of the fact that I was considering the one they referred to Metal Gear 1 to this being the same thing first. I didn't even think they could have changed administrations, to be honest.
Alright. It's time to fight my favorite boss in the game, so we gotta grab... Pick it up! Shit, okay. Get some. I'm gonna see if I can take this fucker out. If I remember my big boss emblem training. Use this! I don't need what you're giving me.
Yeah, this is a really solid,
That's supposed to go that
solid
way.
boss fight.
Solid boss
Oh, yeah.
fight. I see what you did there. That's gross. Okay, I can probably take this guy out in under 60 seconds if I do this properly. Because I'm a Chad. Get some. See, I already got him down below half health. Yeah, fuck your hair. You know what's funny? This is really weird. So every Saturday night at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Discord server, we have movie night. And this... oh, shit. Hold on, I'll explain in a second. Gotta do my... Ooh, get the dodge. Okay, so the movie that we collectively chose to watch tonight was True Lies. And I've never seen it before. But at the end of that, it's spoiler alert for True Lies, so never seen it. Just take your headphones off for a second. It was like 26 years old. But, at the very end of the movie, there's literally a boss fight between a Harrier and a fucking helicopter. How weird is that?
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Oh, Kojima rips off every movie he ever likes. It's just a question of how he does it.
Ripped off or inspired by.
Yeah, well, when you're a great writer, they're the
correct
same
way to
thing.
use-
Well, as one of my script writing books said, good writers borrow and great writers steal. So.
Never truer word has been spoken. Alright, I got a couple more hits that I gotta do on this bastard, and we should be good. Oh, just the one.
That works.
That was easy. Who the man? Easy peasy, lemon balls.
Someone's quoting Resident Evil 6 in the chat.
I never played the sixth one. Actually, no.
I
I
actually-
did.
I
I did play the sixth one. 7
I'll
is what I need
say,
to play.
yeah, I 7 is the only one I have not finished. I've played every other game that has Resident Evil in the title as the mainline entry, all the way through.
Oh, that's not good.
That's Metal Gear. It's already active.
That's... yeah.
He just pulled a Shamu. Come on, Free Willy, grab the ball. That's weird. How the hell... Ray is standing up. How...
Right, what's
how
he
deep is that
standing
water?
on is a good question.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Sorry.
No, you're not, but why do you say that?
I know what he's standing on. I'm so stupid.
Oh, right. Right, now it makes sense.
I'm so
Sorry,
stupid.
for a few seconds.
Shh, forget you. Shh.
They got my eye.
Yeah, I got your eye. Come get it. Oh. Something,
Vamp, go.
Patrick, something really, really awesome and funny and stupid is about to happen, and I want to hear your audible reaction.
Oh, boy.
Okay. You'll know it when it happens.
Okay. Honestly, anytime Vamp is on screen, I just think something's random's gonna happen. But 1 second.
Here it comes. I'm watching. His stream is a little bit behind.
Yeah,
So
I'm
he
watching
doesn't
it.
see
Give
it
it a
yet.
few seconds.
It's running on water.
All right, here we go.
Whoa, okay, someone's running real quick.
Oh, it.
Honestly, you know what that reminds me of?
Sonic the Hedgehog from the early 90s.
Tom Brady.
Did anyone ever watch that old movie Remo Williams?
No.
No.
That's how it ended too. Is this his teacher runs across water and just tells him, "You just have to run really fast. That's all you got to do."
How about you guys? Barely managed, but we're all right. The chopper.
I mean, he's
Some
not
time
technically
for
wrong.
The president's all yours. Okay. Can I ask you something? What? Are you the Snake?
What the hell?
They said you were dead. No,
Okay,
not
here we go.
me. There are still too many things I need to do. Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this. Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it
Whoa,
on.
whoa, whoa, whoa! So
I'm
you're
here
saying
because
he's
I was
Snake?
assigned to this mission.
Who
Who could have
Snake?
seen
Because I
this
want
coming?
to. If I could,
Jesus.
I'd be out of here in a second.
But good Codec call.
How could you
here,
come
but-
back to all this? Why keep fighting? There's something my best friend said to me once. What? We're not tools of the government or anyone
Why would you want to be
else.
out of here in
Fighting
a
was the
second?
only
Isn't this
thing
what
I
you
was
want to
good
do?
at, but at least I always fought for what
Well,
I
he's
believed
certainly
in.
not having
Not
fun
right.
with it right now. or up until
DNA results
recently.
from that
Yeah,
body.
there's
That
a
was
little bit of
Liquid's
sarcasm going on
He and
there,
Snake
but
are
yeah.
identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it. Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes.
Well.
The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for. Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky? That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world,
What responsibility?
to keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive. You think you can change the future? Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that. What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
The literal Gray
I get
Fox
that.
is in the chat
But our
right now.
group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Oticon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't
And
intentional.
you're
Ninja is
playing,
like,
yeah.
And I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me.
Absolutely,
Rose,
Gray Fox,
so
hard
I
to
can
kill.
come
Mhm.
back.
You will make it back. I'm
Gray
with
Fox
you
is
all
sort of
the
like
way,
Queen
remember?
Annalise from Bloodborne.
means a
All you
lot
need
to
to
me,
do is
Emma.
just bring him to the altar
going
of
to save the
despair, and
data,
he'll come
okay,
back to
Jack?
life, even though he's soup. Alright, saving the game, just in case. It's I mean, it's free, right?
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the Codec calls. That man
They're not
was
very
the real Snake
pro-environmental,
all
Rose.
along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and...
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
out
Say
here.
it. Just
We
shove it in your
bleed,
ass.
We die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do
Ah,
run.
here we go.
Even if that is Snake. That has no bearing
What?
on your mission.
Why is he referring to this as a
You
simulation?
and Snake used to
Simulation
be on the
stuff.
same side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
And fuck you, Colonel. Hey, Jay, thanks so much for joining. We're just guiding Gaming University, aka Patrick, through his first experience of Metal Gear Solid 2. And therefore we are living vicariously through him. So, well, first of all, I'm gonna ask you something in a second, Patrick, but I gotta deal with what is arguably the hardest part in the entire game.
Okay.
You got to jump from this platform all the way over there.
Depth perception, that's all you need.
And,
It's fine.
Yeah, it's actually a lot harder than it looks, but if I do it correctly, I'll do it on my first try. But God, oh, I did it! Yeah, who the man?
Spoilers, I haven't seen
Oh.
that yet.
Okay, so please, yeah, so Steve, please just confirm that that is actually, in fact, a hard jump to make.
Oh no, I fully believe you barely made that just by what I'm looking at. Just by what I'm looking at right now.
What one? All right, so even though we don't really need it, I'm just gonna grab the suppressor for the AK. In case I need to bust a drone at the speed of light. So we just gotta do a little bit of platforming. This is one of the rare times that you actually see platforming-esque gameplay in a Metal Gear Solid
Oh,
game. And, yep.
sorry, I'm just watching a flooring fall out from under you.
Raiden does have some thick-ass, a pretty bitchin' thigh gap, I'm just saying. Alright. I'm just responding to what somebody said in the chat. I'm not expressing... Well, I am expressing personal sentiment! Shit. Hold on, I need to move my microphone out of the way of the TV. I almost died. Okay. Get up against the railing, flip, and then shimmy, shimmy, cocoa puff, shimmy, shimmy, pop, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa puff. Yeah, you got it, right?
Yeah, if I was one of these guards, I'd honestly feel a little bit ashamed that a dude in a skin-tight jumpsuit is cartwheeling throughout their complex, taking them all out.
How dare you? Raiden's the most masculine man
He's just
ever.
cartwheeling and whistling to himself the whole time.
Okay, so I'm about to show you some pro strats. Here's how you get past. There's guards that show up in those little windows there, and it's kind of hard to dodge them. But here's a little bit of a trick that you can use if you're doing like a big boss run. So you crawl, and then you quickly tap the right trigger. Makes you go faster. And then, yep. 1, But if you do this, you don't have to worry about falling. You're all good. You're so good. I'm such a stealth star. Sure, that's something that Biden would say. Okay, and here's another one. Another pro strat. It's not that useful, but if you time it correctly, you can actually shimmy along here a lot faster if you just equip and unequip your weapon. I know that there's some Metal Gear Solid enthusiasts here that are crazy enough to try and do the big boss run for each of the... Oh! I almost forgot. The best moment in the history of this game is about to happen. Are you ready, Steve?
Oh, is it? Okay. Do I need to...
You don't remember this?
I do. I know what's about to happen.
You do. Okay. Here we go.
Alright, should I buckle up?
No.
Oh yeah, buckle up.
I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking right.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do this for a second.
Wait, what? Are you serious? What? Don't walk through it! No! No!
And here we go. The best part is when you call the colonel.
Oh.
The enemy has already...
Oh, no, not that.
Terrible.
Right, my sympathies. Sneaking missions are called wetworks.
Oh god, what are you guys putting me through? Jesus.
Made by one sick fuck, I guess.
What did the colonel say?
That is as long as
My
you
sympathies.
shower the second you get back. Do we have a deal?
It's called wetworks for a reason, after all.
Yeah. What was I about to say?
She's like, you're gonna have to take a couple showers before I see you again. Sorry, hon.
Oh, yeah. Somebody in the chat's like, before R. Kelly was R. Kelly. Haters gonna hate, lovers wanna love. I don't even want
none of the
above. I want to piss on you.
I know the whole song, I think, actually.
It's your body.
Okay,
your body.
can we just appreciate that guy went for like 80 seconds straight with a constant stream?
Yeah,
That takes practice.
Yeah.
Practice. Oh, he's drinking on the job, probably. Okay, so we just have a few of these drones that we got to take care of. Here, I'll do it with the AK. Because, I mean, we have the suppressor, and we're not going to use it at any other time. So, boom goes the dynamite.
Really from that mature rating, I gotta say, man.
Hey, man. Kojima don't play. Elliot, yeah. Even in a game about, like, nuclear warfare and trauma and all that good stuff, you gotta throw in a couple of dick jokes. Platforming!
Why wouldn't you? Let's be honest. You gotta keep it light.
Absolutely.
Especially when it's dark. Especially when things get shit, you gotta keep it light somehow.
Drinking a lot of light beer and pissing in long streams, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Best moment in the entire game. Can I get some likes for that long pee stream, guys?
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business
You
with him.
taking the piss?
Olga, calm yourself.
Oh. Hello there.
Plan because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your
How you
plan.
doing, baby girl?
I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to
With
the
your
bottom
anime
of the
haircut.
ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where's Ocelot?
Not here.
Is the game's audio a bit low, guys? Let me know.
I don't even have it turned on.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge.
I think he did a little more than that, but
What about
okay.
the chopper?
The cam off is out of action. Take the oil
Just a
fence
tad.
from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
What kind of microphone does this thing have? It's so specific.
Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. president alive until then.
I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you could hear her without using that, but
Turn the current
I mean, it's just right around the corner.
Of course.
I know, it's like, she's like right there.
She's not being quiet at all.
But then again, you know, he did just recently dodge a whole bunch of explosions, so maybe he has a bit of a reading in
fair,
it.
fair, fair.
Circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
Oh, the audio's good? Okay.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this.
I just put it up just
If
a
there's
tad.
anyone who wants to stay
Just like
here,
1
I
decibel.
want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
Fuck,
The old
no,
man
I'm
is
kidding.
dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Is that your wife right there, the CEO?
CEO of crack cocaine
I'm in front of the
and
room where they're
energy.
keeping the president.
That's a
Everything
great
all
name.
right?
Oh man.
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
I
Any
love bacon.
suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right. But make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like
That
the
was-
walls have a built-in radio shield.
So
I can just
that's
imagine
why
the
Ames
look on your
lost
face right now,
contact
Patrick.
with
It's like,
If
really?
you need to confirm his position, you can log into
Accidentally
the
the
node.
president. Oops, sorry,
Understood.
my bad.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Yeah, about that. So yeah, we're gonna have to go find the Nikita, like, again, we did in the last game.
Back
Kinda
to the
strange,
start.
ain't it? Well, no, we're not going back to the start, I think. Can you imagine if we had to parkour like we did before? No, we there's a Nikita on the second floor of the shell. But, yeah, once we bring it back up and we got it through the vents, it is actually a huge pain in the ass for a lot of people to try and not hit the president. If you know how to angle it, you can do it pretty much every time, but it is, for most people, pretty hard.
And I'd imagine his AI is smart enough to try to run in the way of the missile.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see once we bring it back up here. Just so I don't repeat the same mistake that I did last time, I'm going to use... Oh, wait. You know what I should probably do first? Let's tap on the door. Let's make the president think he's a schizophrenic real quick.
That is so sweet.
Who was that?
Just messing with the poor guy.
Yeah, this game is famous for its enormous amount of detail. Before
Knock it off.
putting little details into games is cool.
Knock it off.
Do you want me to beatbox for you? Okay, I'm done. Yeah, so as I was saying before, I'm going to make sure that I trigger all the radars that I don't have to worry about getting caught. We're not going to die, though. I mean, it's not like when I said we're not going to... Sorry, we're not going to... Never mind. Forgot what I was about to say. I had a brain fart. Okay, radar, and so because of all of Ray just blowing shit up willy-nilly, they are terrorists and all. The bottom floor of Shell 2 has been flooded. Now, Ryan's gonna turn into a mermaid. Merman.
Fun. So yeah, Ray's just kind of like going crazy and just knocking stuff around right
B1
now.
is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Oh, before
Oh,
he
before,
did,
okay,
yeah.
not
Fine,
still
it's swimming.
actively, okay.
Stroke the water and move
Yeah, all
forward
the
by pushing
bombs
the
that
punch
fell
button.
before
Push it in rapid succession to swim
blew a
faster.
whole bunch of
Change your heading
unfortunate
with the
shit
left
up.
stick.
Okay, I know how to fucking swim. Thanks, Colonel.
Did we do this at the beginning of the game? Like, We should already have gone through
Yeah,
this
we did.
tutorial.
He's like, well, maybe he forgot. In the 2 hours he's been here. He needs to know. Alright, we got the Nikita, and then he calls us again. He's like, so you've got a Nikita. Now go use it to blow up the circuit panel, which is literally like 2 feet away from the President of the United States and shit.
This is the point where it's like, stop telling me stuff, game. I understand. It's not the Colonel talking, it's the game talking at that point.
Raiden, when you want to take a shit, make sure to pull... No, I'm not gonna go. Alright, so we got the Nikita. Swimming,
Like,
yeah, the swimming looks cool.
I just love that this guy, Raiden, he's gone through his military training through VR. He's like top tier stuff, but he doesn't know how to swim. That's the one part of his training that he did not go through.
Here, we're gonna introduce you to some wetworks, okay?
No, don't.
We're not gonna teach you how to swim.
Don't use that word at me right now. I'm still not over that.
There's a reason why it's called wetworks, after all. Alright.
I'm not gonna get that out of my head every time I hear that now.
Dude, it's just embrace it. It's fucking hilarious. Alright, so we're going to line this up properly. And hopefully this will be the only one that we need to do. It's a little bit trickier than it is in the first game, where you have wide open spaces. Because for here, we gotta guide it through a vent. You see if I can do it the first time. Come on. Okay. Yup. And then here he is, his dumbass. Oh, what is that? Running towards the circuit panel that I'm trying to blow up, you dumb fuck. Oh yeah, and then he crouches in front of it. GG.
Get away!
Right. And somehow the thing explodes, even though he's like standing right next to it, and no injuries. God, I love game logic. Alright, let's go save our boy. He needs us. La da 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 da. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done the animation where he steps on the electric floor and he just goes...
Goes full ragdoll.
Oh well, what can you do? Alright, so now we got like 20 minutes of cutscenes. I will be back in a minute. I just need to put my... Oh, wait, actually, no.
President Johnson.
I gotta make a note here very quickly.
So you're finally
As
here.
I said before, the game is known to be prophetic in a lot of ways. And in about 10 seconds, you're going to see how it was prophetic again.
Are you all right, sir?
And Steve already knows what I'm talking
Is this
about.
some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Oop, shit.
What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound?
Well, hi there.
See,
You're a
now
man.
things are starting to make a little sense.
Yeah, that was the predictive moment I was referring
Whoa,
to.
okay.
Switch over to
Get it?
Yeah, I got
so
it.
nobody can
Absolutely.
listen in.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Anyways. So, yeah, I'll be right back, guys. This is really
That's
important
just
stuff, Patrick.
how you greet people. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. President,
How do you do?
It's my understanding that the terrorists
I would
have
only do
managed
that
to
with my
input the
girlfriend. I don't know
code
about you
sequence
guys, but, you know.
necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
Patriots?
The truth behind this country.
Damn
I'm
straight.
not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction,
Very
and
socially
national missile
relevant.
defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like
That one.
I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know
Wizard
who
of
the actual
Oz.
members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty,
We're
an
talking about Majestic
insignificant
12?
son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen,
You're
it
going
is
to
still
see a
just
lot more
playing piece.
similarities to Deus Ex by the time the game's
I
over.
wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots.
All right, I'm
They
back.
regulate
welcome.
the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is
Yeah,
palatable to
here's
the
the
general
they're talking
masses.
about the Illuminati.
Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or
Max
not,
Turbo
the
says,
Patriots
"Joint
is
time."
an
Yeah,
organization
exactly.
that
Right.
must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
I
My
love how he says
predecessor,
players.
George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential
Do they ever
race
really
was...
resign?
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a
Nobody
well-scripted
does.
drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the
Unless
public.
their resignation
Even the
is
Democrats
when
and
they want to
Republicans were
leave, but
dancing to the
be more
Patriots'
formal
tune.
about it.
Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him. bringing about
Show of
his
hands, who
untimely
prefers
death.
this reality to the one that we have right now?
I think
But
I
before
would
the
prefer it
Patriots could
because it's
execute
better
their
than the
plot,
chicken with their head
Solidus
cut
went
off leaders
underground
that we
with the help of
currently have.
Ocelot. As he
Who says it
embarked in
isn't?
pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival.
Uncomfortable position.
Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
What, like the back of a Volkswagen?
Already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray,
I
hijacked
haven't
2
seen that
years
movie
ago
in
from the
years.
Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it.
Hold on,
To
I'm
be
gonna
more
inhale
precise,
at the
this
point that
entire big shell
Patrick said.
facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent.
Wait, the
an offshore
entire
cleanup
thing?
facility.
Holy
The main
shit,
structure
okay.
extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the
So
new
was Ray just like a
Metal
tiny
Gear.
little sentry or some crap?
Yeah, kinda.
That's right. Arsenal. We're
Yeah, let's
talking
look
about
over
an
here while we're
impregnable
doing this
fortress
over
carrying
here.
a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected.
Hey, you ain't wrong
by a
about
horde
that,
of
Jay.
Mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world.
Oh, there's multiples of the
Patriots had
Ray, okay.
redesigned to protect the new
Yes,
Arsenal
there
Gear.
is.
Well, this escalated quickly, okay.
Guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it?
Not only there's
That's not all. Arsenal Gear
not just
has
one
full
Metal Gear that we
access
gotta
to the
take
military's
to
tactical
care of this
network,
time. We gotta
giving
fight
it the ability to
25 of
exercise
them
absolute control
within
over our
one
nation's
giant
armed
Metal
Can
Gear.
we get
Not to
what's her
mention our
face's
nuclear
railgun
armament.
rifle
In
and
short,
just knock him out that
Arsenal
way?
was created to be
Yeah,
the core of our-
fortunately, I'm gonna need to borrow that real
yes,
quick.
but not for this game,
Weapon?
unfortunately.
No, you're not
Oh,
seeing the full
shh,
picture.
Oh well.
Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool.
It's not a spoiler. don't
I
worry.
honestly didn't hear it.
That's alright.
Oh, good. Okay.
It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place
Okay,
as
this
the
is
country's
important.
true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes.
When
In
did this
short,
game
the
come out?
Arsenal system is the key to
2001.
their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW
Fucking
system.
Japanese
I
ahead
swear
of
to-
everybody else on
I
everything.
swear to God, you
Arsenal
can just
Gear will
go.
be fully
Yeah, okay.
operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to
If
trade
you're
my
reacting
way
to this
into their
like you are
ranks.
right now, Patrick, I cannot wait until we get to the end of the game.
Outer heaven. His
I just
plan
find it
to unleash
probably
extremely
wondering-
amusing because everything they're talking about, I've heard other people try to assert the same stuff on a real life level.
In his offensive effort.
Yeah.
Outer heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Roll?
Yes, Kojima
You've got
is
to
in
find
fact a
Emma
genius.
Emmerich.
It
She's
just
the
needs to be
only one who
repeated.
can stop that thing.
And
once it's
also,
been
of course,
activated.
there's this strand that clearly inspired
She's the
him
system
of
programmer for
very
Arsenal
Japanese-style
Gear. I believe she's
government
somewhere on
censorship
level
that was
B1
clearly a
in the
big
core of this
factor in
building.
writing
Yeah.
this
I
kind of
thought the
story.
levels below us were flooded.
Yep.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level
That is going
B1.
nuts right now.
Oh yeah.
Cut
God
dress.
bless
I'm
you
trying to
guys.
stay away partially because I'm concerned.
Yeah, do it. Do it, yeah.
This is card 4, It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this
Subtitles
tool
for
when you
what,
find
Marcello?
What is it?
a program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2. Shell
CEO
1
crack
She'll know
cocaine
how
and
to load the
amphetamine
program
said
into the main
smoke
system.
crack and keeps the blood flowing.
That's right.
Well, would you put
modeled
it that
after
way?
Foxstyle, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disc is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it, Sir Con Jonathan. I want as many people to experience this game as they can.
You need to know.
I've watched this game come to life over the last 10 years.
There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
This game is in fact a Reddit post.
Do it! That's your role! Pull! Pull!
I just need that. Ooh, what you say?
God.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
You asshole.
The president. Why did you?
Alas,
Someone posting,
my
you've got to
fate must
hurry
have
after
slipped.
20 minutes of talking, bruh.
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you?
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Look at, I'm dead.
God damn, that's another good Chappelle Show reference.
Chappelle's show just applies to every aspect of life. Okay, so before we go and find Emma, we gotta do the obvious thing. I mean, who hasn't wanted to do this in their lifetime? Am I right, Steve?
No, you're not right. You're completely
You just
wrong.
have to for every single one, yep.
Like, this is what you get for those shitty-ass tax policies, you son of a bitch. I know you say you don't run the government, but fuck you. I don't know who the other guys are yet.
Honestly, it's kind of his fault.
Alright.
He's the one who went and grabbed him, so he's got to finish the job now.
Yeah. Grab me, I'll fucking... Okay. Alright, so that was what, like 20 minutes of cutscenes?
At least.
Alright, so here's another 15 more. 190 viewers? Awesome. Thanks so much, guys, for watching.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was
Exactly,
to
President
rescue the
Johnson.
president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big
Randall.
shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust.
Statement didn't
Thanks
age
to his
well.
sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the President, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike?
Go find Emma. You've got to hurry. Okay, let me just call all my homies first and
reconfirmed.
tell them that the President's dead.
Lost their nuclear
No,
strike
Snake, he's
capability.
dead.
That Ocelot guy obviously killed the President on
Is that
purpose.
from something?
Why?
It doesn't make
Oh,
any
okay.
sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the President.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You never
You mean,
asked.
did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what
So
the
cold,
President and
Snake.
Ames described.
Yeah,
A
it's
massive
Snake
cover
for you.
story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about
Well, it
any
doesn't really have to
toxic
worry
gas
about
being
cleaning up the
released if we have to blow
environment.
the house down.
Right. And when did
Gonna
you
blow up
find
the
out about
world.
all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
Yeah.
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission.
Love the way he says we were used.
I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich
By the way,
raided the ship and gained
when Snake
control.
says, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission, there's certain subtext to that statement that you might have to think about for a second.
Well, I was actually...
Their target was also
We'll wait till
Metal
this is
Gear
done.
Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough
Yeah,
part was not getting
that's
dragged
right,
down
Gemini.
with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I
Yeah,
think the
I see that
Patriots
now,
wanted to make
too.
an example of him, so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still
That's a
has
good
a massive
question.
payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Alright, I was setting up my phone to play Boom 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 by the Venga Boys once we hit 200 viewers, but no, the game's gotta get me to play. Alright.
So, alright.
That's a great song.
He's trying to process.
No, I'm trying to figure out how to put to words what's going on in my head.
Well, I've had like 19
have we been,
years.
Okay,
so.
here's a question. Have we been playing Raiden the entire game?
That's a very interesting question.
It's a very pointed question. It's intentionally phrased that way.
And my
Based
answer
upon-
would be intentionally phrased this way. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that is probably the best answer. Maybe.
Because I get a feeling what we played in the prologue, I'm not entirely sure how accurate that actually was. Based upon Snake's comment there.
You really should have gotten that.
Yeah.
I don't know if the footage is late. You should go get that terminal. Oh wait, you already have it. Never mind. I'm blind.
Yeah, we're swimming right now.
I love that Venga Boys song, by the way. Damn. You should totally just play
Yeah.
it. But anyway.
That #1 TikTok song. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I bet that's like Raiden's favorite song ever. By the way, this is a great little cutscene here.
It's really making me not trust anything that's happening.
Oh, good. If you think you're here, if you think you're there now, holy shit! Do I want to see how you handle the rest of the game?
Oh, hi there. That's not good if you're trying to hold your breath.
There we go.
There we go. Just so we don't get copyrighted, I'll stop. Right, and
That should have been short enough. You're good.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, come on, let me swim. By the way, over 200 viewers. Thanks so much, guys.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The
Copyright shit. I recommend you guys watch Lindsay Ellis's newest video if you haven't seen her saga about
There's
the
something I have to tell you about EE.
pet
Don't worry about
Omega. I
I'll get
forget
her
the
out.
fucking
She's
way you
afraid
say
of
it,
water.
but some author who went to
Yeah.
court over
When she was 6 years old, she
suing
almost
somebody
drowned
else
with my
for
father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well,
some
yes
specific
and
kind
no.
of
We used to swim a lot
erotica
together when we were
fiction.
kids.
It's great.
In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she
Addison
almost
King's
drowned.
lawyer emailed me.
When the accident happened, I was in my room.
It's a follow-up
I
to her
learned
last
later
video
that EE was
about the whole
calling me
thing.
for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So
Sorry,
Emma
that's just
survived
reminding
the
me of
ordeal.
something that happened to me when I was a kid.
But my father didn't.
I was actually
So you
almost
blamed
drowned too.
yourself and left your family.
No. EE seems
Luckily,
to
it didn't
believe that was
traumatize
the
me.
case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you
The
think
Otacon
she
was
can't
looking at
swim
porn.
because of the
Well, it's
traumatic
Otacon, so I'm assuming.
experience?
That would be much better than, well, you know.
Yes, I think so.
He
I
was
got a
watching
letter from
Prison
Julie,
School.
her
Yeah,
mother,
he
after
would
they
be.
moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn. If she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry,
Just knock her
kid.
out and drag her
Emma's
through the water,
rescue
it's
is up
fine.
to you.
Damn, that's cold.
Thanks. An underwater mission.
That's probably a bad idea. I think if you're unconscious, you can't hold your breath.
I
Probably
suggest
not.
that you drum the map
So
of
that'd
the
probably be a
building
really
into
bad
your
idea.
because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting.
Yo,
on
don't
you.
look at the
I
chat.
covered
Okay.
most of the core when I had to
Seriously,
take out the
Patrick,
secret
don't look at
doors.
the chat.
If there's
I've
anything
been
you need to
avoiding it
ask
as much as I
me, Call
can.
me on the Codec.
I'll do that.
Okay, good. Yeah, you do not, like, I think at this point in the game, it's probably best to just not look at the chat ever again until the game is
Well,
done.
let me just go ahead and
It's,
full screen this, and there's no more chat on screen.
Okay, cool. So, thankfully, so far, hey, Immortal Solid, good to see you online. I don't remember who you were since I haven't used Xbox Live in, like, over a year. Good to see ya. Yeah, so far we've managed to avoid drowning, Steve. Yeah, we've had, what, like 2 minutes of gameplay and 30 minutes of cutscenes.
I was gonna say,
so
let's
the
the last
that's
hour,
the
we probably
correct-
played 2 minutes.
The correct ratio, perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
All things should be, yes. I agree.
But yeah, honestly, if my hypothesis or thoughts are remotely relevant, I don't know if we're going heavily on the simulation aspect. What all
Still
is
ticking, huh?
real and what all is not.
Bro.
And I'm curious if there's a mixture.
I
of
wish
chemistry
I
that
could
goes
be
in and
you
out.
right now. This is gonna be great. You still got like 3 hours to go, man.
This guy.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
Is he just floating on the water as he sits there?
Well, he's clearly got
Yeah, you know.
superpowers and a flair for drama. To quote another Metal Gear parody that is not as memorable as Ego Raptor.
What's he doing, Dance? I love this guy. I'm sorry.
Max, have you seen that parody? Lock My Keys in the Metal Gear one that was also on Newgrounds?
No, I haven't.
Oh shit, I gotta send you a link to that one too.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he knows how to dance because he loves the theater.
This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Looking at my muscles. He's so bad, but he's so great.
Oh, freaking over the top. I love it.
Phil Lamar really knows how to chew that scenery.
She is of no use to us now.
God bless Phil.
Oh yeah. Really love that last season of Samurai Jack too. I thought they did a pretty good job, all things considered.
You ever seen The Weekenders, Patrick?
Aware of it. I've never watched it though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to anybody who's ever seen The Weekenders, might not know this. The guy who voiced Carver Descartes is the same guy who voices Vamp.
Oh, boy.
Wrap your mind around that.
Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
Yeah, like no joke. The reason why his name is Vamp is because he's bisexual. Like I'm not even
That's
joking.
the
That is
codec call
actually
in the game, is what it says, yes, but
that's actually
no.
okay.
That's just the cover. He's a real vampire. He just wanted to also throw that crap in there too.
Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an
Both can be
experimental
true.
stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch capable when Arsenal is
I mean, it
activated.
is like.
A nuclear threat
Anyways, I won't
still
say why.
exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in.
Oh yeah, he was
We were
Hermes from
abandoned to
Futurama.
take the
I
fall
forgot
in
about
their
that.
cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane. We might be the only ones telling the truth.
I'm sorry, Patrick. I'll mute myself. The chat is just fucking hilarious.
Ah, gosh. You guys have fun over there in chat. I'll just be over here in the corner.
Check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it.
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That
It isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave.
Well, that sucks.
Show me what you've got.
It's okay. This guy, he likes to think he's all tough and shit, but I'm gonna show you how easy it is to actually fight this guy. And use them speedrun tactics. Okay, get domed. Go in the water. And I'm just gonna throw bombs down here real quick. And then while he's just swimming around like a little mermaid. Yep. Oh, shoot. I should have. Okay. Well, I'll show you the speedrun strats when he goes back in the water. Right now, we're just gonna have to run around for a second. Normally,
wow, he's leaving.
The way you'd fight this. Yeah, normally you'd fight him by shooting him up there, but I'm gonna show you something faster and a lot cooler to do. So as soon as he decides to stop doing his little turn on the catwalk there. Okay, here we go. So, I'm just gonna chill here. Alright, and give it a second. Just, you know, cool off for a moment. Read the chat. Bring floaties. The railing technique is faster. Is it? Okay. I don't know. I just know this one works. This is when I did my big boss run. So he rocks over here, and then when he turns towards you, get up, and then he... Oh shit! It didn't work. Okay. I'll make it work next time. I just gotta focus. Okay. Get your ass up here, Vamp. Okay. Alright, gotta focus, guys. Box. Okay. Come on. Yep. Okay. Now just watch what I'm doing. This will make you laugh. It's that simple.
Oh, ow. You just unlock him. Freaking AI manipulation over here.
Yeah. Hey man. Trying to beat this game on extreme.
So I did this on extreme.
I did it. I could have gotten him right there, but I was a little bit too finicky with the left stick, so I'm gonna have to wait for him to come back up.
Poor guy, dude, you're just bullying my boy over here. Come on.
Well, he had to suck the blood of the living to get here, so I'm sure he deserves worse.
He probably does.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
And yeah. Oh fuck! Why do I move? I'm not supposed to move. Sorry, I'm not in the zone like I should be. Oh shit! Get up! Oh, we could have died there. Get back in the water, you fucking nothing. All right. Ow! Aren't vampires supposed to be weak to water? Yeah. Or am I wrong?
I've never heard that.
Actually.
Holy water, maybe.
Oh yeah, holy water. Let's say.
This water should be close enough. I mean, come on. It's stun locked. Vampires don't exist. And that's the speedrun strat.
Woo! Terrible.
High fives all around.
I would feel.
Yeah.
I'd be so embarrassed for this guy.
Yeah. Vamp literally.
So embarrassed.
Vamp literally lost in a pretty boy slap fight.
Bubbles.
Yeah. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Yeah, look who's talking now, motherfucker.
Oh, he lied. He kept coming up anyway.
Colonel,
but
he's
a vampire.
The final check
It makes sense.
Oh, okay.
The double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the president gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Hey, can we go save her already?
Did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after
Gemini,
Emma.
you
We'll
son of
secure
a
the
bitch.
computer room. Looks like we can't install the
Did your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke.
Isn't that all of our weakness, Gemini?
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
Sorry. We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Moss has the comment of the night. He says, I wonder if that sediment pool is a metaphor for the subconscious.
Well, water always is, but... So, curious, Otacon said the last time he saw Emma was when they were younger. Is that accurate?
Yes.
And they both happened to go into the same type of field?
Kinda. Like, they're both scientists in a sense.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, we're about to meet up with her in just a second, and she's going to have a lot of really interesting stuff to say. There's a... Come on, pick it up, Raiden. Shit. Okay, body armor. Thank you. There's 3 really important codec calls that happen in the game. One is the one that we had with the president. The second one is one we'll have soon with Emma. And then I won't tell you what the third one is until it happens.
Is that the one where I'm just gonna go into factory reset for a little bit?
No comment.
Yeah, you're gonna go into does not compute mode probably.
404 error. There we go.
All right, so to find her, you just well, I guess you can see on the radar it's the green dot there, but you can sort of mess with her a little bit. Come on, anybody in there? Hello? Come on, open the door. All right. And then one thing you can do, it doesn't do anything, but it amuses me. Oh, I don't have C4? Shit, okay. Well, just in case it actually does kill her, I can't remember. I won't use the RGBG on her.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
Always gotta be somebody that pisses their pants.
There's Jennifer Hale.
There she is. Our girl.
Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on! We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
They have to do this whole bit in slow motion.
We better move.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
Well, if you start moving, you won't have to swim.
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you.
Tools music right here.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
Just said Gojam is a genius at all, but you wouldn't want to be with him in a packed train, and boy do I agree.
When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later, but first we have to get out of here.
No!
Jackass says now the building is
It's
peeing.
hopeless. I can't swim.
You know, Patrick, it's called wetworks for a reason.
Stop. Nope. Nope.
You can do it.
Give me a few days to get over that, all right?
Deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I gotta say, all things considered, Ryden's real smooth operator, considering how he handles this this girl with multiple problems.
Put your ear against my chest.
Not only
and
is he a
listen to my
soldier, he's a
heartbeat.
therapist.
Your heartbeat? Count
And
the
an
beats.
Olympic swimmer.
Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side.
And
Give
he's
me a
got
signal
anime
if you
hair.
think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
That's a good one. Whoever's name in chat is in Russian that I would have no way of reading.
Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
I used to be able to read that alphabet when I was younger.
One.
Not really.
I started learning, I was like, I think like 3rd grade, just for the fun of it. But it's been a long time since I've used it.
Let me take off my glasses.
cool.
You
I
know,
do weird
you should
stuff.
wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Hey man, I tried learning the Japanese alphabet
I will,
about a year
for
ago.
sure.
Oh, that's hard. Yeah, I was, let's just say, I'm the type of guy, when I was reading Ovid's
Katakana and
Metamorphoses,
hiragana,
I like glasses.
not kanji.
I
unless
can do
you're
Romanji. Romanji's easy enough just because
Oh,
it's the same
yeah, it is.
alphabet.
Boyfriend?
But
No.
yeah,
Somebody
when I
might.
was reading Ovid's Metamorphoses, I literally got a copy in Latin just to read it in the original.
I see. Okay, let's go.
That's so cool. Everybody's simping on Raiden now. She's a hipster, just let her drown. Dude, if you know, the fate of the world didn't depend on her.
I don't know, she's a really smart hipster, all things considered, with her occupation.
Yeah. But you know, there are also really smart people that aren't hipsters.
Oh. Terrible.
I'm joking, chat, relax.
Hipster lives matter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, they regrettably they do. Alright.
One punch after another.
Oh, well, we're not going to do that to Emma. I don't want to get demonetized. I mean, we probably already are, but more so. Oh yeah, the you know, the world's in a nuclear holocaust, but let's just sit and share manly stories.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Jesus, man, that was
Wow,
great.
okay, that came out of nowhere.
What's your status?
Colonel, I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as
That
soon as you
came
can.
out just as I
It's going to be
read in
hard
the
with
chat. It's
connecting
time to
bridge on
get
the upper
Japan
level
weird.
destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about
Perfect
taking the
timing.
oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something, and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment, and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button. Emma can sit and wait until you help her back up. And
Dude,
be careful.
stop. That's
You won't
great.
be able to use any weapons while you're leading her.
That's
Now
literally
head for
his
Strut
name.
L.
Dude, stop. Oh my
We're
god,
on
that's
our
great.
way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Codec as a relay. Here she is.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend
Whoa,
of
that came out of
Otacon's,
nowhere.
Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Hey man, she doesn't
Gotcha,
put up
Snake.
with anybody's
I'll head
shit
over
in this
there with
game.
Emma.
Most of the enemies aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Alright. So, speaking of gameplay to cutscene ratios, here, I'll just wait for patch. Okay.
And we're here. Okay.
So literally, all we do is we just walk out of this room, and then we literally have another 15-minute cutscene that we gotta watch.
Plateau, but...
Yes. That when I was saying before about 3 important codecs, the second one is about to start in less than a minute.
Okay.
Emma,
With how this is
Snake and Hal
structured,
are
I'm
waiting for
really
us in
curious
Shell
how
One's
a
computer
well-done movie of this would have been.
There is no
I've got this
possible
disc that the
way you
president
could
gave
do
me.
this game justice in a movie,
This
I
disc
think.
is
It would be
supposed to
really,
What if you were in
really
charge of the
fun.
project?
Arsenal Gear's operating system.
It would be
Well,
very
you
interesting,
two-
I can tell you that. I would have to I would have to literally get a round table of
Why did the president give it to
people
you?
together to shoot ideas on
something
how to
happen
do
to the
it.
president?
It's gonna be tough.
You could do a movie version of Metal Gear Solid 1.
Obviously, yes,
But
I would
to
much
do-
rather do that because it's a much easier to fit that into a movie.
President. He's
But to
dead.
do Metal Gear Solid 2 and keep true to what the
You
game's
actually wrote this virus?
moral center
It's
is
not really
and
a
what its
virus.
thematic center
It's
is,
more like a worm
it's
cluster.
a
It's
near
actually a
impossible
delayed
thing to
effect
do.
autonomous program that's designed to
I
invade
mean, Jesus, the
GW's
cutscenes
cerebrum
alone
and
are the
render its
length
nerve
of, like,
connections useless.
You
know
know,
what GW
a Lord of
is?
the Rings
course.
movie or two,
I created it.
the extended edition.
Longer than that.
You look surprised.
So,
Well,
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, we haven't
How
gotten to
about
the
the
codec yet.
Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I
About to
only know what
start.
I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
No, Tom Cruise should not play
Sure.
Solid Snake. Don't
That's
ever
hard
say
to
that
know.
again.
Unknown actors only.
Right.
honestly, I would prefer that, hands down.
I'm just joking, gamers. It's all subjective.
Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The president said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right, that's what was announced at the turn of the century, but there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course, and their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Charles Collette says Henry Cavill would make a good Liquid Snake. I actually agree with that.
The computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
We didn't shoot it, if that's your question.
Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary
Did you
into the
shoot
mine
it?
shafts to detect
No.
toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving.
Wyatt Russell would make a good
We've got a little longer to cover than the
liquid
last
and
time.
solid.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
You're a hipster.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, don't let Rose hear you say that, Ryden.
I'm sure she did.
Like, I won't let you say.
Randomly, you just hear his ear ringing, going, "Hey, hey, hey!"
He just starts grabbing his ear in pain. What's going on? Nothing. Just
go away.
Be with you in a minute. Damn it! I can't see where I'm going. Here we go. Hold on, Emma. You're a soldier. Live. Oh, look. Hey, Emma. You see that dead body right there? Yeah, that guy's name is what was his name? Oh yeah, Peter Stillman. Yeah, he got himself blown up and stuff for being stupid. You see all the blood? Okay. So we gotta
Should I know him?
Emma. Yeah, he was the guy that was helping us defuse the bombs.
Oh, gotcha. It's with all the water physics, it's kind of hard to see his face.
Yeah, he's like, Raiden, I believe in you. Ah! Yeah, goes the dynamite. Oh shit! Emma's about to lose her health. You're good, girl. You're good. You're good. Stay with me. We're almost done here.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I agree with the comment earlier on, like a half an hour ago. You could literally take this plot, throw it up on a Reddit post, and it'd fit right in with today's climate.
And yeah, and that's just with the game we've seen so far.
Like, it's just, like, you know.
So, normally, when you're doing speed runs of this game, you have a little bit of time that you gotta make up, because if you try to bring Emma through the bugs here, she's like,
bugs. I
she can't handle them.
I hate
She hates them. So, normally what you would try to do is you would use the coolant to spray them away, right? But because, you know, Emma can be quite annoying at times, I'm gonna do something different.
Yeah. Oh, I thought those were blood stains, not bugs. Sorry.
No, those are bugs. And because she's causing me so much stress, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, so just wait there, Emma. I'll get the elevator. Just chill.
Gonna carry her through the bugs.
Yeah, pretty much. This is what you get for slowing me down, okay? A nuclear weapon is about to be launched over the walls, the skies of Wall Street. And you're worried about bugs. These
Priorities, man.
Pick your ass up. I
It's
know,
like the
right?
lady
Get
from
your shit
Temple
straight.
of Doom, Indiana Jones 2. Just pull the damn lever, I don't care about the bugs.
We are going to die! I love Temple of Doom. Everybody's like, that movie isn't that great. I
Honestly, I probably
that
watched it
movie's
more
amazing.
than the other ones. Just because I love that kid actor. He made the movie for me.
Okie dokie, Dr.
That guy,
Jones, hold up
him,
your
that and
potatoes.
Goonies, I'm just like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the 80s. I wasn't alive then, but... Oh, the 80s.
I'm 1990, so I got to enjoy the films, but that's it.
I'm 89.
Oh, yeah. I'm 93, so I'm the youngest out of all of you, which explains, you know, my rampant immaturity.
If only that was the explanation.
Nah, I'm just evil. 235 people watching live. Thank you so much, guys, for taking time out of your Saturday to watch us play this legendary game. We're definitely within the second half right now. I think we're about 65 to 70% of the way through. Maybe even more than that. Depending on how fast we get through the rest of this, I'd say we just go to the end, but I don't think we'll be that close. Oh, shit. On that. Oh, shit. There's a guy up here that I gotta... Go to bed. Don't you dare take out your fucking binoculars. Walk over here like a man. Oh, crap. Oh, this isn't good at all. I'm such an idiot. I forgot about that guy.
Oh, you're not. You're doing fine.
Okay, so they gonna come out the front door? I don't think so, because I don't see...
Come on, lady.
Yo, Emma, I'm gonna need you to be real quiet, okay? You feel me? You go to bed. And then that guy needs to come out from over there, like, right now.
Gotta love escort missions.
Yep. This is my all-time favorite game, but this whole thing is kind of whack. Yep, see? Like that. Great, here we go.
Okay. Dude, triggering alerts. Damn.
I mean, this is...
You still had that guy, too. That was BS.
Get your ass over here, Emma. We don't have time for this, okay? You know what? Fuck it. These fucking people. Paris. 240 people watching. Thank you so much for coming to watch me fail. Alright. Go to bed. Nobody likes you, you ugly. Now where is Emma? I don't want to trigger another alert. I think she's like right around here. Okay, here we go. Come on, baby girl. You gotta go save the world and shit. Yeah. See, the thing is, there's a difference between trying to stream a game and talk to its chat and trying to focus enough so they can do like big boss strats. Because I cannot do that. I mean, so far I managed to not kill anybody and not use any rations. That's good. But to be focused enough to not get caught is very, very difficult when you're trying to be entertaining and stuff.
Oh, I fully empathize. I've tried it once and I am not good at it. Especially if I'm playing.
Was that when you were...
When I was doing Psychonauts, yeah, because I'm trying to split my attention between being interesting while playing, and I'm not good at separating myself that way.
I'm not interesting as it is. I just like to make, you know, a 13-year-old your mama jokes on stream.
It's funny. I actually had an interesting comment where they were a little annoyed because they couldn't understand, because you've seen my lecture-style videos. They couldn't figure out how I went from that to, oh my god, get away from me, oh my god, run away. They, like the two personality types, they couldn't figure that out.
Yeah, people have that same problem with me. It's like, how does this guy goes from talking about the psychoanalysis of Jung and the importance of that psychology plays and the history of astrology and alchemy, and then he's like, you motherfucker, get the fuck out of my way, you piece of shit. You
It's how we stay sane, I'll be honest.
Yeah. We gotta smile every once in a while.
Alright. This may seem like a really random personal story, but I was sitting in a restaurant with my dad just talking random, crazy intellectual stuff. Going on for like a half an hour. And it culminated with someone walking by us and accidentally dropping beans on my pants. Because we're at a Mexican place, and that just snapped us out of that upper level.
Told me you had it.
It's the rapid acceleration between being high up in the ether and being dragged back down to reality.
So, beans, and all your fruit, the more you eat...
Mm-hmm.
No?
No,
Okay.
I wasn't going to finish it. I was going to let you do the whole thing.
This is a conversation, though. You gotta say the crude part. I've already done that enough times this stream. Okay, no, it's okay. Don't... Alright, people know what it is. So... Come on, look over here. Look over here. Or just walk away, that's cool. Get them. And there's another one. I barely hit him. Alright. Somebody asked, how does Carl... Oh, Max Turbo asks, how does Carl Jung play into MGS2? I don't know.
I'd have to think about that too, yeah.
Probably towards the end of the game, it would have to be confrontation with your shadow. People who've played the game probably understand what I mean by that. Alright. Yeah, it is, right? Halo 7? But keep in mind, this is the HD version of this game. It's not the original PS2 version.
Also, I'd argue Raiden's insecurities are leaking out throughout the entire plot.
Oh, you haven't seen Jack yet.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
I get it. Haven't seen Jack yet.
Can't like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before?
Question, when they're talking in person, they're verbally speaking, but when they do through this, they're kind of telepathically speaking.
Think you can do it?
Again, as I kind of said, technically speaking, even in this game alone, the rule is inconsistent. If you recall, there was an earlier cutscene, one of the first ones where Raiden meets Pliskin, and you see him in the cutscene talking on it, and Snake can clearly hear him. But as you just saw with the Ames codec and cutscene, they implied that no one can hear them on the codec. So it's literally inconsistent in its own
like I'm just trying to figure if there's a logical reason why they would say, "Oh, I'm fine speaking normally now, but in this conversation, I don't want to say it out loud," which doesn't make sense because they're not talking about anything specifically that's necessary to keep secret, I guess.
Well, the real reason, of course, is because for budgetary and time reasons, it's a lot easier to animate codec calls. Like, that's the real reason, right?
Really?
Than to do 3D cutscenes. That's just the practical reality of game design.
Oh, no, I get that.
I mean, obviously.
Probably trying to overcomplicate it, but that's what I do.
I just like to pretend that they're just sitting there and admiring each other. Funnier that way.
Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across.
So, Steve, I'm kind of wondering, like, when would be the best time to sort of cut this stream short? Because I think we might have to do a follow-up, or should we just go all the way to the end? But that might take like 4 hours in total.
The lower part of Strut L.
We're almost about to be 3 hours in.
Can Emma walk?
So
she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy.
Maybe we should just cut it after this section.
The oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Yeah, I guess we could do that. I mean,
yeah,
it's time to play sniper.
I could almost go another hour, and I know it would take more than another hour, like at least another hour and a half after this section, probably. But obviously, it's up to you. It's your call. I'm fine either way.
I know the drill.
Yeah,
that's right. You got work. That's right. Okay, yeah, absolutely. We can end it after this section.
PSG-1.
Sorry, I'm banning that user, guys. Sorry.
Better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles. Right. Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
All right, so by far, regardless of the difficulty of this game, that I play on this game, this is the one section that I always struggle the most with. It sucks. This section for me is like actually, I was gonna make a comparison to a future game, but I won't.
So it's procedural. The same thing always happens.
I know, but it still sucks because everything.
Yes, it sucks a lot.
I gotta focus. You know what? This section. Get out of my way, really. The ammo's in my field of view. I gotta, because I'm trying to go for a no-kill run. Gotta make sure that I switch between the PSG-1 and the PSG-1T. so that I don't kill the guards. Because it is on normal, and you'll see exactly why I hate this section so much as I fail at it. It's a lot harder when you
stay on the ammo. You basically don't have to move and worry about ammo at all. So.
Okay, so we got one of the dudes. Too far. There he is. There we go. And I know, like, you gotta aim a little bit farther and ahead of him to make sure you get him. And, you know, of course, as fucking Emma gets closer to the fucking thing, all the guards just appear out of nowhere. How convenient. Come here. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I want you to do the Johnny Easter egg here, by the way.
Oh yeah, the Johnny's. Thank you for reminding me, chat. God bless you. We will do the Johnny Easter egg, I promise. Wait, does it count? No, it doesn't count if Snake shoots them.
No, it does not.
Yeah, Snake will show up in a little bit to help us out. Before I forget, I gotta make sure I take out all the fucking mines that are over there. Imagine you're playing this game and you think, oh, Emma's almost got to the end, but then she's like,
She just, yeah.
That was a sick move on the developer's part to do that. Real evil.
It's like, the evil of that is like the entirety of Dark Souls. By the way, to people who have been asking me, you know, since you've done Bloodborne, are you gonna do a video on Dark Souls? I'm actually 2 bosses away from finishing Dark Souls 1. Then after that, I'm gonna try and beat Dark Souls. So look out for videos on that sometime in the future, guys. I don't think I got all the mines though. Do you see any more?
That is definitely a series I'm gonna have to play at some point. It's just the big commitment.
I personally want to get a PS5 to play that Demon Souls remake, if anything.
Dude, I want to play that. I do not like playing. I didn't like playing Dark Souls 1 because it pissed me off. I liked playing Bloodborne, it was an improvement. I want to get Demon Souls just so I can support Bluepoint because God bless them.
Oh yeah, they did the HD collection here for Metal Gear as well. They do really good work.
They did that. They did
Shadow, yep.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you're right. It does look unbelievable. I mean, even if I die a lot, at least I'll look good.
The PS3 version is perfectly emulated at 60 FPS as well on the PC.
The PS3 version of what?
Demon Souls is perfectly emulated on the PC as well. You can do higher frame rate too.
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Hey, can you just
nice and clear.
Steve, can you just do me a favor? Just keep an eye on the chat.
I'll provide
and
support
let me know
fire
when
from
that
here.
user keeps coming back in.
Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Yeah, I'll call you in a second. Somebody's just being a cock. These are on the channel. Did I get all of them? Let me know. Alright. So just call Snake back and he'll help you out.
Snake, I can't handle this alone.
Okay, I'll take care of it. I'm going to show you
Okay, he's just gonna be like, hey, I'm fucking amazing at sniping. Let me show you how good I am. So we don't have to listen to that codec call. And then eventually, as she gets closer to the second one over here, there'll be more dudes that immediately pop out that try to fuck you. I'm not gonna let them. I'm the man. Hey, Jorge, good to see you, man. And look, and then as you'll see, Snake just starts going ham on these dudes. I feel so bad, but then again I don't because this part sucks. I know I should probably save my and focus on the drones. Even though, like I said before, I have played this game 50 times. This section does not get any less annoying. Oh, did I miss? Hold on.
I'm so tired.
He hasn't gotten up there yet. Okay. So, Patrick, check this out. There's going to be a little bit of an Easter egg as soon as Emma goes behind this little pillar here.
How
Hold on, I'll just quickly take out this drone over there. because it makes me paranoid. Okay, here we go. Because you didn't really get to listen to the first Johnny Easter egg. Check this one out.
Freeze! A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise, you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few
And I
things
love
learned from
Johnny,
Shadow
and I
Moses.
hate him.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history.
I think he's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I have
In
no
these
idea
games,
what you're
yes.
talking about, but does
What?
that mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nice
Don't
way
worry,
to
you'll
say
understand
that,
in
for
several
sure.
games from now
Better
what we're
hurry.
talking about.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again! This place is about to sink. Just get out fast, okay? Oh.
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one.
Is it like a running gag about his GI track?
Apparently. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
if we
what they're
run into
going
each
for.
other again,
Got that IBS.
what a weird guy.
Alright, that's it. Alright, now we gotta make sure that when she comes out from behind the pillar, she doesn't get... Yeah, you fuck him up.
Is this like a character that can only be found in like these hidden?
Well,
scenes?
he was the. Remember, he was the guy in the cell in Metal Gear Solid 1, and then later the guard when you're in the cell and being tortured.
You remember the guy?
Yeah, that was Johnny.
When you guys were talking about that he was you're breaking the space-time continuum or something, you guys were making some comments about that.
Yes, that's
You're
him.
breaking
Yep.
the canon or something.
Please tell me I didn't miss any fucking mines. That would really suck. Guys, I didn't miss any mines, right?
Especially with how
You
long
always
this section
check
is.
the thermals and just take a look.
I'm looking, but like one time I was looking over here and I looked a couple times with the thermals and I missed.
Well, yeah, all you can do is just shift to
Real
the other side of the
error.
platform and check again. But I think you're at the point when you should be fine.
Would this make you start all the way over if you messed up somehow?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
god, this must be frustrating then.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this on
Extreme.
difficulty.
Extreme is the cheapest shit on this part.
Okay, we're good. We're good. It's all good.
You can just hear Johnny Extreme from X-Place saying, "To the extreme! To the max!" And then he takes a beer bottle and breaks it over his leg and says, "Yeah, now you."
Now do it over your head.
Oh god. Really, bro?
Yeah, really, bro.
Yeah. Really, really. Okay. So you gotta make sure that we don't shoot Emma in the face.
That would be preferable not to have happen.
God damn it. Hold still, Vamp. Shit. Alright. And it's really hard because the aiming during this one particular section really sucks. To fuck it up on extreme, you have to reload the game and do it all over again and again and again. Anyways, he's done. Thankfully, we got it on the first
And he
try.
just stands there the whole time while taking needle after needle.
Yeah. He's used to it.
Like, I would reevaluate my plan after the first couple.
Maybe.
He's taken shots to the face before.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, in his forehead. So he's dead now, right? Curious Credin sends in $3.99 Canadian. Sends us a nice purple spy hippopotamus. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Thank you so much for that, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for showing up to each one of these streams.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard! How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out.
I'll be there.
Yep. So, unfortunately, like we were just talking about a few minutes ago, we're going to have to cut the stream here, just so that we have enough stuff to go over next time. Even though it's sort of at a pivotal moment, you know, it might be like, oh, can't we just go for another minute or so? We can't, just because of the way the game is structured. So we literally have to pause it right here and wait and see what happens.
Hey, it's a great time for a cliffhanger, though.
Snake, what's your situation
one more
over there?
Codec.
Emma seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that I save the game. So while we're just wrapping up, quickly, Patrick,
Hey, Jack.
what do you think of this installment of our stream series? Aside from
It's
when
honestly
my Wi-Fi
gotten
kicks
me
in.
to the point where I want to go back through the first stream with new thoughts in my head, just to try to reevaluate the conversations.
Well,
Because I'm going off of my hypothesis that I went off of, that I mentioned earlier on, and I want to look back through the whole thing.
It's a good place.
Can you restate what that hypothesis was again?
It's either some form of a Truman Show situation, or maybe we're currently in a simulation that we're unaware of, or something's being manipulated here. And there's a lot we don't know about.
I recommend you just wait till we finish the game before you think about going back for that. It'll be to your benefit, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I agree with Steve. It's probably best to just wait until we
Play
do
the
this
course.
again next week. I know it's hard, but oh, hold on. No, I wanted to go
Having
with
these
settlement
weeks
that
in
way.
between these sections, I'm just like, okay, what's going on, guys? What's happening?
I mean,
here?
you're welcome if you want. It's just that and what you think you know now, you will
It's probably
know
inaccurate,
many
of course,
times
yeah.
more interesting shit piled on top of what you already know.
Yeah, like I would be beyond shocked if you were able to predict everything that this game is about to throw
Yeah,
at
I mean,
you
it's literally
before the game
impossible,
ends.
but
Honestly, yeah, I don't think it's physically possible to predict it all, just because if my idea is correct, we don't know what is a red herring, what's accurate, what's misdirection. There's so many different possibilities of how this could go. It's basically a crapshoot, whether you select the right one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for this particular stream. We're at 3 hours right on the mark. Thank you so much, as always, to Steve and Patrick for doing these streams with me. It's a whole lot more fun going through this game, even though I've been through it, as I said, pretty accurate estimate 50 times. It's always nice introducing it to somebody and re-experiencing it through somebody else's eyes. And, oh boy, when we do this again next week, when we finish this, I cannot wait to see the stupid smile on your face, Patrick, once you see what happens.
Oh,
Because
God.
you know how I've said that this game contains the most profound moment in the history of gaming? We haven't got there yet, but we will next week.
I'm honestly looking forward to it.
And once you see it, you'll know what it is.
Gotcha.
So, before we sign off for the night, I just want to do the usual thing. Steve, can you please tell people where they can find you online?
Yeah, sure. It's LogosSteve on Twitter and on YouTube.
And Patrick?
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube at Gaming University, also on Twitter at Gaming University 6. I also have a Discord server, which you can find on my YouTube videos.
Nice. And you guys can obviously find me here, and if you want to follow me on Twitter and or Twitch, the links to that are in the description box below and also on screen right now. Thank you so much, guys. I can't wait till we do this again next week, and until then, I just want to remind you to stay safe, but most importantly,